Today we're gonna figure it out. I'm gonna go fishing. I got a cast net. I got a bait bucket. I've been chasing the snook for a couple weeks off lures and stuff. I've never been a lure fisher. I've always used bait. I haven't gotten much success with lures. If anything, it's kind of been the opposite of success. So today we're gonna be trying doing bait for the first time in years. Oh, I left my cooler. Let me go grab the cooler. Bye, Patches. See you later, Bubba. Easy fix. So now we have a cooler. So as you can see, my car packed to the brim, and well, you can't really see in there, but my trunk is packed. So I don't really have much room. In fact, passenger seat has to hold my bait bucket, and I don't know what I would do if I had friends. Too windy. All the other fishermen were walking out. I'm like, what's the vibe? They're like, yeah, too windy. So we're gonna go ahead and move on. All right, we're back in the mobile, but I have a strong suspicion that if it's too windy here, it's probably gonna be too windy everywhere I go today. So we're actually on Hutchinson Island now, still Jimmy Buffett Memorial Highway, but I managed to find a vacant parking lot for a beach. So we're going in. So windy as fuck out here too. Once again, I don't know what the hell I'm doing. So I guess this is round 3 of we'll see what happens. Maybe round 4. Let's throw this again and see if we can get lucky with a couple more. Because those were big guys, huh? We can get a few more as I'm done. Oh, dude, straight line. Terrible throw. Horrible line throw again. I don't know if I'm stuck. Oh, hey, there we go. I'm just not doing enough of a spin on it. Because that was actually not bad. Okay, now I know. Oh hey, I got something. Look at that. That's a big boy right there. 2 of them. Alright, to the bucket. Whoa, 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 whoa. I have to put that guy back. I think that's a snook. I think I just got a snook. I've been trying to get a snook forever. I just had a cast net one, which you can't even collect them from a cast net. So, fuck me, man. I've been watching videos, and that looks like a snook to me. That's definitely not in slot. About the size of my forearm. Got him with a cast net. I didn't expect it. I don't know if there's anything I got to be careful with the snook, so let me be careful, but I'm gonna get this guy released over there and move on with my life. All right, we got them some bubbles now, so that way they can live. Honestly, my bait bucket's almost at capacity, if not at capacity. I got some of the larger bait today on accident. So that was cool. Gonna have to double check regulations and make sure I'm good before I walk away. So I'm gonna look into that and see if there's any sort of size limit on the bait. But I was, you know, watching videos of people fishing in Florida and they're catching, what's that? Is that a herring? I think it's a herring. What kind of fish is that? It's a bait fish. That's all I know. Let me do some researching. The cellular device out. Search. Let's go to Fish Brain. Hot baits. Let's see what we got here. There it is. That's what I caught. What is this? What is this? It says bait fish. It's a mullet, this thing. I caught big ass mullet. So I gotta look at the regulations on mullet. Okay, baby. So here's my bait bucket. Isn't she beautiful? Put it all down, put it all down. All right. It's got bubbles on in there. Yeah, look at that big old guy right there. Yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out how to grab these fuckers. Hey y'all, guess what? I caught my first snook.
Oh, there you go.
Super casting. Yeah, about the size of my forearm. I had to let it go. But I did get some nice ones. I got some of the big guys. But yeah, I got a nice big one in there. I got another small one. So I got some luck with my cast netting. Like I said, I just need to get some experience grabbing them out of here now. There we go. Here's a nice big one.
Nice.
There you go. Big old, what's that, mullet? Yeah.
Is that a mullet? Is that what that is?
Yeah.
That's probably why it comes out here.
Well, I hope you all have a blessed day.
Yeah, you too.
Always, always.
Good luck.
Thanks. When they came by earlier, I actually told them that I've been out trying to target a snook for a while, but I haven't had any luck. So it's funny because they go down there and then they come back. I get to tell them I caught my first snook. Caught it with a cast net and I had to let it go. But still fun. It was a good experience. I got my bag put away, my net put away, back in its case. Easy carrying. I got some bait. Here, you can see it a little bit better now. Hold on, rotate. You can see my bait a little bit better there now. Yeah, honestly, probably could have gotten more, but I'm happy with it. So now it's just a matter of figuring out where I want to cast this. It is a windy day. They told me that they didn't have much luck down there, but I kind of want to try potentially casting it right there. However, I have to go way back to my car and come back. So by that rate, I might as well just try a new position. So I think we're gonna move on, and I'll remember the spot because there's so much bait fish in there. If I could, you know, I do have my water shoes. The problem is, where do I return? Do I just return to these rocks? Like, I could go right over there and cast in, right? Like, oh, it's nice. They got a garbage back here. That's nice. I just need to figure out where I would shore up if I went that way. All of this is just more water. Nice little, oh dude, a Bud Light can right next to the beer. Nice, bro. Nice, bro. Guys, come on. There's literally a park like less than a mile or two away from here that says closed due to vandalism and trash. Don't lose us this right. Come on, guys, please. Sorry. So update. I caught the bait way down there. I'm finally making it to where my car is. This bucket is heavy. I should probably bring wheels or something to cart this on if I plan to cast net again. But I did just cancel my gym membership because money is tight. So who needs it? Out here walking around with buckets of water like Goku or Gohan, you know? Getting swole. All right, back to it. All right, we made it back to my car. That was quite the workout here. Got a good sweat in. I'm enjoying that. So yeah, I'm having a blast. I'm gonna use some hand sanitizer now because I've been grabbing fish. And yeah, see you at the next stop. What's up, guys? All right, so we are just off of the island, kind of shooting in the river here. It's still windy as all hell. I don't expect to be too successful today. Alrighty. So now we got it running. So we'll see how we do. I think I'm just gonna chill up now and just post up and relax and hang out. Okay, his brother went. Sorry to tell you, but he's in the ocean right now. Well, he's in the river. Got this little strip of beach by myself. I got the car parked behind me. Have fun. You know, I'm learning. I'm out here enjoying nature. relaxing, and that's all it's about. Let's reel it in and recast. See if we still got the head on the line or not. I actually don't even know. I had a wide angle lens that attached to this thing. It connects by a magnet. Walk it out a little bit just so I can get a little bit further, because when I watch the pelicans, they're definitely going way out there beyond where all the surf and the wake starts. And man, if only I had access to that exclusive dock right there, that sure would be nice, but I don't. So when you have no connections and you're limited to the bank, you make do with what you can make do. This thing says the mic's not connected. Did I just waste my time? Am I talking to no one? Hello? Hello? I think the next time I come out here, I'm gonna bring 2 rods at least, and set up 2 different types of bait at once, maybe a cut bait and a live bait or something like that, but I don't know. I'm still trying to figure this fishing stuff out, because I'll tell you, working with lures, no luck, and now working with live bait, no luck. But it is a very, very windy day, so you know, I don't really want to write today off. I think today has been a lesson in cast netting is something I should do more often. It works. I can get free bait, and I don't need to be limited to lures. So I can come out and cast net and have a day of fishing to where I'm using live bait and I didn't have to pay a dime. You know, obviously I had to buy the cast net, but it pays for itself in 2 or 3 trips. So, good deal. I also switched out my water in the bucket. I opened it up and, well actually I kept the lid on and I dumped it. Oh, my aerator. I need to get my aerator back in it. That reminded me. Oops. Hey, you guys are still alive in there? All right. We got 1 real big boy, 1 smaller but still big boy. What is this? And this guy, I don't even know what this is. So I'm gonna hold this up to the camera, because on my last cast, I did catch this tiny little fella. No idea if that's like a pinfish or not, but I'm not even sure if he's bait fish. I mean, he's so small. He's so small, I'm just gonna go set him free. Oh, no, not there, buddy. Not in the sand. That's not good for you. Be free! Yeah! Get back, run away. There's any way, get back. I want you. Alright, this thing's almost dead. Let me climb on up here. Let's get this plugged in. I'll be so surprised if this doesn't blow away in the wind. I'm janking it because it felt like it had some resistance, but I think the head's still on there and I don't think I got anything, so not too sure what I just felt. Turn the hat back because the wind just tried to steal it. Let's get this launched out there again. Whee! Oh yeah. Alright, so what happened there is my bail flipped on cast. Not sure how that happened, but it's been happening to me quite a bit. So I'm gonna figure that out. But because that bail flipped and the hook stopped, the head just soared to fucking space. So I hope that the fishes enjoy that. And that's probably it for me today. And I'm okay with that. It's after 6. I planned to leave a while ago, but because of the lack of luck, I just kept trying to convince myself to stay and hoping that it would pick up. But it didn't pick up. So we're gonna be calling it here. All right, what's up, guys? So the wind picked up in a big way here at the end. So I'm probably leaving. Oh, yeah, microphone. So the wind picked up in a big way there at the end. So I'm probably leaving right at the right time here. And unfortunately, no luck. But I had a good day out in nature, and I've got some wisdom on how to cast net. I got some practice on that, and I had a successful day collecting bait and teaching myself that I can use live bait without lures. So sometimes it's not always about, oh, I got the fish. Sometimes it's just about, hey, I learned how to fish. All right, how's it going? It's the next day. I smoked up, okay, well, look, it's my first time ever filleting fish, so they're probably ass, but I did smoke them up, and we're gonna be trying to make some fish dip. I got some stuff to make it. I got some jalapenos. I got some onions. Let's see what else I got. Got some celery. Got some lime for the zest. I got way too much lime for what I need. Got lemon for the juice. And here's my fish. But so I actually feel way better about this little project because when I decided to do this, it was simply because I don't want to kill a fish and waste it, and I wanted some more practice. The beginning to my practice of filleting fish, not some more because I've never done it. So I wanted to get some of that in, and might as well practice on a bait fish before getting a big beautiful snook and then ruining it. So it worked out because now I got some practice in, and also when I was looking up fish dip recipes, I didn't even type in mullet, but someone said mullet is a favorite in Florida. So hey, I got a good fish to smoke up and make fish dip with. Cool beans. So that's the goal today. Make some fish dip, and I will try it out, and I'll let you know how it is. I smoked it up with applewood and mesquite. Put it for 180 for 3 hours for the 3 fishes, and the way I filleted them is I took the spine, I cut on either side of the spine, and I filleted the belly because that was gutted. And then from that point, I kind of left it attached because that's just what they said to do on YouTube. So my monkey brain hears that's what YouTube say, so I do what YouTube say. And well, if it doesn't work, then blame YouTube. I don't know. Thanks. Step 1, Matthew, turn on microphone. Okay. Step 2, open up YouTube and look up how to fillet a fish, a mullet, and feel bad about how he did it versus how I did it. Step 3, get over it and get started. All right, let's open up the cabinet here and give you an up angle view. This is the secret to being overweight. Just make sure everyone looks at you from that angle. All right. The fish. I have no idea what I'm doing. So step 1 for me is just going to be to remove the bones out of this thing and put it in a bowl. Man, this smells way fishier day 2. Not bad. It's just strong. Ready to be mixed with other ingredients and sour cream for sure. Okay, well now you can't see the bowl up there. I don't even know if I want you to see this because this is gross. I didn't do good. Whatever, I guess we'll just get over it. You won't see me, you'll just see this. Okay. So I'm just gonna use the baggie itself. This looks disgusting. Okay, well, actually, if I just peel it off the bone, it doesn't look that bad. And the skin is, like, he says the skin's not bad. It's supposed to be crispy, but I don't know if I want the skin in my fish dip. But I'm going to be, like, cutting this up anyways. So here's the fillet. Here's one fillet. It's pathetic. Okay. Well, look, it doesn't look that bad if I start peeling it back, you know? I smoked it, so, you know, it's good, guys. Let me try a bite. Tastes like chicken. It's with a fishy aftertaste. Granted. This is what happens because at the end of the day, it's my fault for hesitating. I should have bled them when I was like out there. I just didn't want to do that, I guess. So instead I kept them in the bait bucket, and this is the outcome of them being in the bait bucket on the way home. Is they kind of, you know, they didn't get put on ice, so now they taste like fish. Now they taste like fish. So let me continue to prep this up in a way that makes it taste less fishy. So, you know, this might not be the tastiest fish I've ever had, if I'm being completely honest here, but it is a fish that I caught in a cast net, so whatever. I really should have did this yesterday, or done this yesterday, but I got home and chilled instead of, you know, this. So, you know, probably all my fault. Hey man, it's about learning. The inside pieces of the skin did come out kind of crispy and nice, so I'm trying to include that. So I saw 2 different things on YouTube, and I kind of preferred the method I saw today. So if I got them again, I would not smoke them with the bone structure still intact. I would fillet them and then smoke them that way. I'd also probably take the skin off. I don't think I want the skin. I just want the meat. This is probably the worst way to process this fish that anyone has ever done. So now that I'm looking back in here, I'm seeing little tiny bonelets that I did not notice when I was putting the meat in here. I'm pulling those out. So I'm skipping steps here, and I'm going straight to putting the mayonnaise in the fish, which is probably bad. Probably not a good idea. I didn't read anywhere to do this. I'm acting completely of my own volition, which normally is entirely incorrect. But I'm doing it anyways, so here we go. So, I probably didn't have that water. I didn't want to be too little with that. Sounds like a bad sound. Doesn't sound like a Gucci hound dog. Okay. It does already look more appetizing, though. Yeah. Okay. That absolutely made it look edible. Okay, guys, the secret was mayonnaise. Mayonnaise was the instrument. Okay. Here we go. That's what we're working with now. Don't fall off. I worked so hard. Yeah, you know what that looks like it needs? It needs some celery. Oh, wait, I was supposed to put... Okay. Yeah, whatever. Whatever. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. I'm supposed to add the fish at the very end and pulse it after I've already pulsed everything else. But do you really think that's gonna make a difference? It's just gonna be super fine. It's gonna be super, super thin, which is probably preferable to people who don't like fish, you know? Your fish is gonna be unnoticeable, except for the fishy aftertaste. Jalapeno. It says half a jalapeno, remove seeds. So I'm doing the full jalapeno. Removing seeds. Ba, 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 ba. People who cook are gonna hate me, for the record. Yeah. That's how I remove a sack of seed. Kick out the seeds and stems. Yep, no seeds, no seeds. No seeds and no seeds. All right, let's go. Let me put this in there and immediately rub my eyes. I love doing that. You know, onion time. Onion time. How much onion? 1 small onion. Well, I'll have 1 big onion. So I'll cut it in half. Or I'll double it. Alexa, play Summertime.
All right. Summertime by Kenny Chesney from Spotify.
Kenny Chesney. Not what I wanted. Alexa, stop. Hey, what's up, baby? Alexa, pause.
Goodness. Hi.
I was just listening to some Sublime going, summertime and the loving's easy.
Tomorrow, don't you have to go to the market? The market that's from 4 to 7?
You're probably right.
Oh, gross. Oh my gosh, a raccoon just walked across the street in front of all these cars, and it had like a squirrel or something in its mouth.
Oh my god.
Do raccoons eat meat?
Was it a baby raccoon and a mom?
I guess that could have been it. It felt like that thing was dead, whatever was in its mouth.
Yeah,
Maybe it was a baby.
the babies go limp when their moms grab their scruff.
Okay, yeah, that might have been what it was. That was weird to see during the day like that.
Yeah, because they're normally scavengers. I don't know enough, but I don't think that they go out and hunt squirrels. Raccoons are getting savage, y'all!
I was like, I have never seen such a thing. Okay, that would make a lot more sense. Okay, well then that was actually really cute.
We've come full circle on that. That's hilarious.
I went from being shook.
You're like, oh no, oh! Ah, that's funny. No, what?
I feel like that thing gets shifted around.
I'm asking where, baby.
Oh, I told you.
I know, but I forgot.
The lower left or right cabinet.
So I bought limes and I bought lemons, so we can definitely like lemon and lime, you know. How much zest? You know what I'm saying. 1 teaspoon of zest? Okay.
I don't think I know what you're saying.
I know you got me.
Okay.
We can make like a lemonade or something. I don't know. That should be enough zest. If not, then whatever.
Takes forever to get the zest.
Does it? Then I definitely didn't do enough if that's the case. Okay. More zesting. Yeah, how do you get the zest off the side with the blades? Because it's more on the blades than anything.
I know. That's why I'm like, it's a pain. It's really hard to get off. I don't know.
No!
It just makes me want to skip over that step, but like, it really does change the flavor of a dish.
Fine, I'll keep zesting. I thought I was free, but they keep pulling me back. I'm a zest machine. All right, bye. Thank God, man. Just kidding. If you're watching this, Danielle, get off your phone. And I love you. Okay. Cha 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 cha. Celery is fun to cut. Cha 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 cha. Cha 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 cha. Ooh. Cha 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 cha. I could get addicted to this. Is there a job for cutting celery? Bro, I could make so much money cutting celery. This is satisfying AF. Okay. No. One day, Matthew, you'll be a functioning human being. I don't want to be a bean. I don't know. It smells interesting. Oh, that's just my face. It's not pointing down. Sorry, guys. So here is without the fish. It smells good, actually. It smells like guacamole without the guac. So, yeah, this is essentially what this is, but with celery. Okay. Oh. Get my fish and my onion and my jalapeno. Number 8. It says 2 spice, but it's the spiciest of the thing. Oh, I gotta shake that for sure. Hope that's not too much. Okay. Well, this is chonky. The texture looks good. Consistency looks okay. It's certainly interesting. It's got a good kick to it. Here it is. Here's the bowl. Gonna stir it up a bit. I might have put too much. I think it's not thick enough. So it's my fault for putting a little bit more mayonnaise and more cream cheese than what was in the recipe. But I don't have enough fish to add to this to soak that all up. I could put in some more onion and stuff, but I feel like that would detract from it at this point. So let's just go ahead and rip out a cracker and give it a try. My one rule, make sure everyone looks at you from up here. Suddenly, you're at least a 4. Okay, I'm taking a scoop of it. Putting on a good little scoop. There's a scoop of my first ever fish dip on a Ritz cracker. I don't know where the accent came from. Sorry, guys. So, my first bite had a tiny bone in it, which ain't the best sign. But the flavor is not bad, and it's pretty refreshing. I definitely put a lot of lemon juice and a lot of zest in it. So it's actually kind of tricking my brain. It feels like I'm eating a guacamole of sorts. Might be better with tortilla chips and a cracker, actually, now that I said that out loud, because of the consistency. But moving forward, I would fillet it differently. And I'm not too upset, because at the end of the day, Danielle does not like smoky fish dip. And this is the smoked fish dip that doesn't taste at all like smoked fish dip. So maybe she'll eat it. And other than that, I will definitely eat it. And it's food that I made and semi-caught. I had to buy, obviously, the ingredients. I don't grow limes and lemons. So if you made it this far, thanks for watching. I appreciate you. I don't know what else I'm going to do on this channel. Just kind of figuring it all out. So I hope you're enjoying your life. Hope you're having a good day. Stay happy. Ignore geopolitics. We're all just pawns in this elite versus elite game anyways. So screw all that. Go fishing. Have a good day.